Boy, fashion, what they call falla fashion dog never drink good soup.
Yes.
Falla, falla fashion dog never drink good soup.
Yes.
Michelle, that hot. Michelle, what about that in Jamaica? You need to
Yes.
the camera a little bit so we can see part of your head. Yeah, part of your head are cut off.
But what are they? What are they? Why is it that me know why me aware by green, gold, and black, and me never plan this with Diana? Why is it that you are wearing green, gold, and
We
black?
all are wearing this color because we're supporting the Carifta Games,
She
the
never know.
49th
She never know.
Carifta.
I did not want to be
She
left
never
out.
know anything. She
She
never know
never
about it.
remembered, Leo. She never remembered. Remember, she and me did host the man, you know, it's not you. So she didn't remember. So we're going, Michelle and I are going
I say it is.
Yes.
to the Carifta Games. Okay.
After me done left Jamaica, right?
Too bad. Too bad.
You come up with this idea about going to character game after me done left Jamaica. I just yesterday me come up.
Tell us say you must book your ticket and left big Easter holiday. You take up yourself and gone way.
Lord have mercy. Anyway, good morning.
You're excited.
He's glad to be on. My gums are good thing we let him back in, Mish.
Not true.
Last me come on.
Good thing. A good thing. Good thing we
If
let
we're
him back in.
live, if we're on, oh yeah, we are on. We're on.
Oh my gosh.
Well, everybody there. Uno man, you know. Hey, listen, Diana, do this.
Eh?
Want to see how long you can hold the offer. Good morning, oh. I was saying, I'm here. Are you? Oh.
I see me at all me oh.
Oh, you know, we forgot say Michelle not crazy like you.
Michelle just a little bit crazy.
Michelle-
Very sobering.
Michelle is formal and stush, so we can't
No, Michelle just sobering.
Oh.
we can't go on crazy around her, right?
No, you can be yourselves. Express yourselves. You know, so we never change the headline, and people go and see my the same headline.
We change it.
Leo, you never change the headline.
I changed it before.
You
I
did?
yeah. Mr.
Oh.
Flatbridge. Mr. Flatbridge need to go.
Why?
Flatbridge.
Gorge and the gorge need to turn in as in a one dam. That's what we put on it.
Why?
No, you must put that on it. What it have to do with the news?
Me no know. I didn't
That's
know what
your
else to put
news.
on it. I didn't know what else to put on it. When I look, it was 10 minutes to 10. I mean, I said to myself, Lord, the news don't change it. No, so I'm just going and go change it.
Michelle Tad for tell you say you must change it from the day before so you give people
You
ample
don't
notice.
need to
Oh,
give
Leah gonna have to teach me how to do that.
You need to give me the headline before. Want to stop taking it for granted. Give me
Where-
Friday night, we give
But
it to
anyway,
you.
want to stop. We're not going quarrel in public, so
yes, we are quarrel. We are quarrel.
no, we're not quarreling this morning. You one can stay there and quarrel. I'm not quarreling with nobody this morning. Today is a beautiful day. I'm still celebrating my birthday week. Nothing going to stop me on that. So just no quarrel.
You know, me
That's
don't know
good.
what I say now. Me don't know what I do say now because the two of you born under the same sign. Me don't need to be on there.
Aries.
We don't need to be here
We're
at
the
all.
best.
Okay?
You know you love we, Leo. You know you love we.
No.
Yeah, help himself. Make him go along. We should put it-
VM says, good morning, everyone. You all look beautiful with your Jamaica colors.
Yeah!
Lon said, okay, Leo and lovely ladies.
That's supposed to be Leo alone. Alone. Lovely ladies behind it. You didn't say lovely Leo and lovely ladies, right?
Handsome Leo. Handsome Leo.
You're supposed to say
Handsome
lovely Leo and lovely ladies. Outside with this Leo thing.
Darren said, a very pleasant good morning to you all. Michael said, good morning, 3 the hard way. Pauline said, good morning, all. Happy and a blessed Easter. Good morning.
Good morning, oh! And Diana that. Diana, and me that.
No, let me tell you something. Leo certainly grew up in an era where they never had no phones nor cell phone. So I'm have to stay at one end of the community and heal up in brethren way up in the
How do you know? That is absolutely true. At 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock on a Saturday morning, we make noise on the street. Oh, that's the way I did that.
Everybody knows say wake up.
Yes.
I go a road nor I go a river, I go down a seaside or somewhere I go. Oh gosh. But it's
Diana, I had a wonderful time with you over the week and over the past 14 days. No, 10 days. It seemed like 14 days. 10 days. But the part that I love best out of everything else, believe me, people, is the part where Diane does not know how to catch. I did not know that because she come from country. And I was picking mangoes and I said, Diane, catch the mango. And all when the mango then gone through Diane and Diane still having hand up in the ear like so the mango still a drop. That don't make any sense to me. Okay? You're supposed to catch the mango them with a drop. Catch the mango them.
You are a wicked and ungrateful wretch. After me carry go introduce me to the mango tree. Me said to Leo, Michelle, me say, Leo, you catch a mango and let me stick them down. No. Him say, you catch a mango, you catch a mango. And then him take the stick and go on to juke down the mango them. Ordinary people juke the mango down. Huh?
So hold on this. So he never climb it tree, he might juke him mango for drop.
No, he never stick. And you know, you can't determine which side the mango going to drop.
Exactly.
Oh my God!
I thought you were climbing the tree.
People, watch it. Watch the video. Watch the video, okay? Don't make me tell you anything. Watch the video. Diane was like a model. Just standing there, just not moving. You know what I think the way you call it in the store again?
Mannequin.
I don't give him no word. But let me tell you, Michelle, you have to come back next time. No make Leo come, say I come at Jamaica and you know come same.
Well, he planned it without me.
He planned without everybody. For everybody never knows him I come till 2 days before and say, oh, you know me, I come at Jamaica.
What a lovely trip. The Blue Mountain, Irish Town, Garden Town, Miss Lou. Oh my God, Miss Lou said, come now, me love you. Lord of mercy. And let me tell you, the best part of the trip was Holland bamboo.
Really?
And it wasn't just Holland bamboo. It was Holland bamboo with rain. Go figure, the most beautiful natural sight of trees hugging themselves, and let me tell you, the water they come through, oh my God, that was beautiful.
Thank you so much for sharing.
We have a lot of people. Exactly. I just ignore Leo, and because I try to get me jealous, so I just ignore. And just continue. Did I read Paulette? Angela said, good morning all. What's the celebration about? Except all being Jamaican. Looking great and refreshed. It's Carifta games today.
Carifta
game.
Lorna said, no, I should say crazy Leo. And gorgeous ladies.
All right, Lorna, you got it right.
Jessie said, good morning, beautiful ladies. Good morning, Leo. Blessings. Sandra said, good morning, beautiful people. Love the attire. Leo is like a rooster waking everybody up. Anissa said, good morning, everyone. Loving the colors. Patricia said, good morning, beautiful ladies. And you too, Leo. Happy Sabbath. Paulette laughing at us. Peter said, good morning, everyone. Sandra said, bestie, ignore Leo with the mangoes. Leo doesn't know how to pick mangoes. Patricia said, Leo, leave Diana alone. Sandra said, Michelle, I love your top. Thank you. Jessie said, Miss Diana, I just love you. You crack me up. Beverly Frey said, morning, everyone. Love
Michelle, you know what we found in St. Elizabeth?
What?
Titty bread. And Diane,
because my titty is basically showing.
Diane was all over the titty bread. I mean, it was absolutely, oh my God. I could not believe I found titty bread in St. Elizabeth.
Because Leo see me titty and show.
bread. The people said that the name of the bread is
Peg bread.
peg bread.
Peg bread.
Peg
And
bread
Peg.
is what it
And
is.
Did he take a picture of it?
Then eat it
The
up
peg
before we
bread?
even look at it.
Yeah.
Then just take it and just suck it up. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that can eat.
It's just like dinner rolls. For me, it look just like dinner rolls, and it's you just pull one off and have it. It's for me. It look just like dinner rolls. I have a few left downstairs. I could probably show you.
She eat out the titty one them.
But what Leo says is that it's the same bread, but when they make it with a little point at the top. So when it
Yes!
bakes,
That's
so
right.
he says, but I don't know to believe him because I don't know this titty bread. So I just eating my peg bread and I stick it with it. Peg bread. Pegs.
Not
Yes.
titty. Peter said, is this an early independence celebration? No, we're just following Dr. Diana. It's Carifta Games. Lorna said, good morning to my beautifully dressed host. Love you guys. Paulette said, the what bread? You just said titty bread.
Peg. P-E-G.
Wee. Oh, we
All
were
right, so
looking.
I have news. Leo will not
Okay.
dominate.
All right.
I will read the news as I ought to
I
read it.
forgot why we're here. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. So yeah, have too much fun. So we're really going to start on a sad note. Westmoreland cop shot dead at his bar. And it says, crime scene investigators are now, which was yesterday, at the Transporter Bar and Rest Stop in Chantilly, Westmoreland. Oh, I never know Chantilly. Anybody know Chantilly?
I know Chantilly. I
You know Chantilly?
Yeah. I've been
Police
there. I had a
constable
doctor
was
friend.
shot dead late Friday evening. The cop who operated the bar was ambushed by gunmen. He was rushed to hospital where he was pronounced dead. The policeman was attached to the Westmoreland division. Now, I start with this sad piece of news because I don't know if you recall, I read another article where the commissioner says that income earning of police officers have nothing to do with anything. But clearly this policeman needed to augment his income, and so he operated a bar. That is my take on it. If he had sufficient funds, he wouldn't have had to operate a bar to survive.
Well, then you know, it sounded like it was a planned event, though, Diana, right? And to support your thing, the fact that it's planned most times having to do with some illegal stuff or something to do with money or something like that. People, you know, if it's a planned event, people not normally just come and just shoot you down for nothing. So there has to be something that we are missing. And so I would definitely don't want to jump to any conclusions, but I support everything you say about the salary of police. It's not just police officers, it's nurses, it's teachers. What the hell are we thinking? Those are the people that secure us in Jamaica. They keep our lives safe, they save our life, then keep us when we're ill. I mean, that kind of stuff them teach we need to pay them, and we're not doing what we need to do to make sure that they stay on land, they stay in Jamaica, and they do their jobs the right way. I don't think $80,000 for a police officer each month is enough for anything. You can't have the woman. You know, back in the days, when we make money, you can't have 10, 12 girls and so forth. A police officer with $80,000 can't.
What are you talking about? These officers have a lot of girls that are always fighting.
I don't know about that.
Talking about
Where
with their broke self.
Where get money from?
But the thing is that it is unfortunate what the commissioner said, because obviously pay is a big factor,
of course,
in why the officers do look for other ways to make an income. Even for you see them trying to ask for extra funds when they know you violate the laws. So that is an issue. So it's unfortunate. Obviously, he's not really in tune with what is happening under him, like with all those officers that are under him. But it is sad that they killed this officer for whatever. He may be not be involved with anything. They might just be trying to rob his establishment or something. But it's unfortunate that he lost his life. Yes. And when they said that, usually when they go in, if it's usually to get your your gun. They usually
Yeah,
take the gun, but they said that he still had his gun. So it looked like it was something more.
Of course, that's what I said.
Probably it's nothing. Probably something trivial. We would never know. But I still say and hold that had this officer not have to augment his earning, he wouldn't be in whatever we're going to speculate he was in, or having to operate a bar. And it's fine time we all recognize and agree that the earning matters. The level of income for any individual matters, and more so for the police officers.
What's all that thing, these things behind you? What's that big thing that says development, entrepreneurship, and all that? What is that?
Oh, it's my company. I have a company, and it's my company banner.
Oh, okay.
It's always there.
It's always there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
When she sits in that room.
Yes, when I sit in that room, it is always there. So that's it. That's
so how much room you have, so?
May have upper room.
Some comments. Patricia said, Diana, it was so nice to finally meet you in person.
Oh,
Nordia said,
nice to.
Nordia said, good morning, watching from Qatar. Thanks for joining us. Patrick said, good morning, watching from Mount Vernon, New York. Nordia said, yeah, that's why a lot of people leave Jamaica. Michael said, Diane Leo, what is your take on teachers being licensed and fined $500,000 if found in breach of such? You had a discussion a few weeks ago about this, right?
Yes, we did.
I don't want to jump over the Qatar person. That's a very, very great listener right now. We never had anybody from Qatar, have we?
We have somebody from Qatar. Who is there?
Yes, somebody from Qatar. Who's
Nordia.
Nordia, we are doing Qatar. Dad.
Are you a teacher?
Has she asked a question about teaching?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
I know a lot of teachers.
You want to respond to that question, Diana? It's a good question.
What?
Lord.
Oh, what is my take on teachers being licensed? I don't have a difficulty with teachers being licensed and having to do refreshers course. I have a problem with a fine of 500,000 if they fail to meet the requirements within the stated period given by the government. One, because no teacher not earn them the kind of money if you have put on for pay a fine. Two, what are the opportunities that are being given to teachers to ensure that within the period they can afford the education or the training that they need to pay this amount of to pay anything, to pay any fine, to ensure that they're qualified. What is it that we're giving to them? So let us look at an early childhood teacher with a little base infant school. Predominantly, they don't earn a lot of money. The government supports one trained teacher at these institutions, which means it's a little money from the community people that is going to pay the others. What can that do to sustain them to get formal training? It can't. So it is unfortunate, and I really hope that it don't pass. Well, it don't pass, but
well, the thing is, I have a problem with that $500,000 thing too. I don't mind teachers getting licensed, but the worst thing about it, there's also a piece in the bill that says they can go to jail.
Yes.
And this is the problem that I have. After you go school, infant school, primary school, high school, college, university, they might require you to have at least a bachelor degree. Then you are going to tell me, because you want to find me, you want to also send me to jail, go make me lose my life, because now me cannot go back into the classroom as a criminal, right? I can't go back into the classroom as a criminal. It's not like you pay a fine and it's done. You go to jail. I have a big problem with that. The Jamaican government, I try to put something like that in. Me have a big problem with that. Take out that darn thing about no damn jail. Where you talk about jail? Anybody, me not see none of the politicians them go to jail for nothing what they do. Then thief break money, then do everything. All kind of corruption and nobody not go to jail. Why they want to put teachers in jail?
All right, Leo, hush. We don't want them to go to jail, and we certainly agree with you that it ought not to be the way. You're not sending doctors to jail, you're not sending nurses to jail. So why send the others because they failed to do that? And against the background that where education is in dire straits, no more than ever, and also because we continue to lose a significant number of teachers, there is a need to revisit the terms. And there's a greater need to support the teachers so they can meet the standards that you are imposing on
Tell
them.
him why you're calming down. Tell him why you're calming down.
Because you're mad.
I think I saw.
Some comments.
Yes.
Lorna said, Leo, talk about police, now have no woman. Exactly. I think Jamaican policemen have the most women. Claudia said, yes, I'm a teacher. I was
Yay!
straight out of Jamaica. Carlene said, good morning, everyone. I like the Jamaica colors. Michelle said, good morning. Why the Jamaica colors today? Did I miss a Jamaica day? America made me forget things happening in a yard. Mira Beta said, watching
no, it's a character games. Tell her it's a character games. They're not going yet, but it's so now we have to make a uniform.
Yeah, Mira Beta said she's watching from Vanuatu in the Pacific Ocean.
Hold on, say that again. What?
Vanuatu, Vanuatu in the Pacific Ocean.
Wow, that's nice. Hey, Pacific lives. A whole of coconut.
We are going large.
Come here. A whole of coconut. By the way, dry coconut are the best thing in the world. Don't make nobody fool you. I gave Diana and she enjoyed it. Vanuatu, good morning to you.
Michelle said foolishness about jail. Michelle said me begs to Leo. Paula said, I don't agree with the fine or jail time for teachers. How about the government pay for the teachers to get their license?
Exactly.
Nordia said they need to pay teachers more and provide more resources for teachers to use.
Absolutely.
Jean said, good morning, everyone. Mireille, I say go. Oh, Mirich. She said Mirich. That's Jean. Althea said, good morning, and I do like Jamaica.
Like?
Yeah.
Like?
Love, right?
Oh, like?
She said like, but she just said love.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I agree. Sandra said, "Wanna give Leo some FIFA grass tea, no? Better yet, bun and cheese." DM said,
I have bun and cheese.
Yeah, DM said, then they lock them up and more money to feed them.
Diana, stop it.
I haven't got no bun, no cheese, nothing.
No, we all need to come Jamaica next Easter.
Or somebody in Jamaica could ship the bun.
Well, now that I know, I will ship bun now for you.
Next year, right? Next year, right?
Yes, I agree with both of you. No jail time. They have to find out necessarily. They should be punished, penalized in some form.
No, but you have to.
Jail is too much. The 500,000 is too much. So
why would you want to take away somebody's livelihood? That's somebody work for. There's no license on earth that is worth $500,000 if you make less than that. 2, jail time where you spend so much money, so much thousands of dollars to get your degree, and somebody will send you to jail because you don't have a license. That's crazy. You understand? It's foolishness.
yeah, but I do think they should put something in place. They do need to get their license. It's important that they do get their license, but the punishment is way too much. We agree. But they need to do something because they're not taking it as important to get those licenses. It's not a priority for the teachers. They need to get it.
It's no. There wasn't a requirement. There's no requirement for teachers to have license. There has never been a requirement.
It needs to be.
No. You went to school for teachers and you got a great education in Jamaica. Hold on. Diana got a great education in Jamaica and those teachers did not have any license. It's foolishness.
But no, it's a requirement. Get the license. What problem?
I'm also saying that if there's a requirement, but I'm also saying that if there's a requirement for a license, yes, they should get it.
But they should make it a requirement. No, they should make it a requirement. No, my mom said she had to though.
It's not yet.
My mom said she had to.
When I was growing up, my teachers had a license.
Yeah, my mom said she had to get it.
They had a license to bus your ass.
No, on a serious note though.
I don't know about no license where. There's no license anywhere.
No, she
No,
said there was a
no, but they
requirement
didn't
at
realize.
some point to get the license where they had to get it a few years ago that they all had to get it.
I
There
don't know.
was
Right. But
something.
for them, what they all had to get was an undergraduate degree
Undergraduate
in
degree.
order to be recognized
And
as a teacher,
yeah,
Undergraduate
they
Um,
should
degree.
make it a requirement.
which they
They
have
should make it
done.
a requirement.
Yeah.
If doctors have to get cert, you know, their
Or they had
license,
to do
nurses
this
have to,
too.
teachers should get it too.
There is Jamaica has never been that kind of country that
Michelle,
We
requires
can
a
change
license.
it.
somebody said that they can make bond for
Michelle, you
you.
can't just say that. You can't just say that, Michelle. If they,
Well,
if you
they
know,
need
you
to
can't
change
just
the
say they should have it
requirement.
just because we have it in America. That's America
But
is
I must say,
different.
because of America,
You can't do
I
that.
thought
You
they
can't do
did
that
have
because it's
license.
not a requirement to have a license. You're required to have
No.
the skills. The skills. The license don't make you skilled. The license don't make you any better a person, a better teacher, or a better doctor, or whatever. What it does, it just says that you are fulfilling a requirement by the law. That's all it says. It doesn't say that
But
you are.
I'm saying they need to do it now. They need to do it now. I don't care about then. They need to change it now. Because most of these teachers are really lackadaisical. They're not doing.
What the
they're
license
not
going
doing
to
a
do?
good job.
What the license going to do?
Well, I don't know.
I-
They get extra training or whatever whatever the requirement
Just
is.
like
how
any
we
doctor or nurse.
no, but
Some
like
nurse-
us as attorneys, we have to go in to get, you know, retrained on certain things. Maybe that's what, I don't know the requirement, but they need to be licensed.
I'm not so sure that I understand that point.
Just like you have to have an attorney and a medical practitioner's license, I have no difficulty with them being licensed.
Not at all.
It's a penalties related
Yeah.
to failures that I have a challenge with. So just to be clear, but let's move
Yeah,
right
that's
along
me
to the
too.
next.
Okay,
news
let me read
item.
some of the
Michelle, you wanna
comments
catch up
before.
with it?
Yeah, let me read some of them. Sandra said, I'm right there with you, Michelle. No bun and cheese. Lorna said, Michelle, I can bake a bun for you.
Whoa!
Angela said, I bake my
Hey,
own
hold
bun.
on. Where is Lawton? Where is Lawton? Lawton said can bake a bun for you. Him need to send the bun come.
What kind of bun?
That's so caring.
2 pound bun? 1
He said,
pound
"I'm gonna
bun?
bake bun."
Michelle chest is very icy. Have you make a 3 pound bun or a 2 pound bun, okay? Can
do
be a
love bun
1
and
pound
cheese.
bun. Huh?
I do love bun and cheese.
Nobody
Exactly.
don't make 1 pound bun, Leo. Everybody
Yeah, man,
a 2 pound or 3 pound.
Okay, all right.
Okay, VM said, I baked buns for my family from a Jamaica recipe book. They were delicious. Michelle said, nurses have
Ooh.
license, but only malpractice or death negligence could call for jail time. Yeah. Althea said, I do think they should have degrees and be licensed. Jean said, Jamaica to Americanize, teacher college is good enough. Jesse said, yes, I believe they need to get licensed, but fine is too extreme. Yeah. Althea said, yes, it does. Jamaica is much more advanced, just like the rest of the world. Michelle said, if they know they could lose their license, the teacher would be better and more responsible. Nordia said, the license won't change their attitude. They will do the minimum to pass. Oh, are you hearing me? Oh, they do the minimum to pass. The license is not an issue, however, be reasonable in the way they ask teachers to get it. Doris said, I have no problems with teachers being licensed. The fine, though, I believe is too extreme. Peter, I agree, Dr. Diana, 50,000 sounds like too much money to afford on a teacher's
Is that
salary.
50? It's 500,000.
500.
Jesus. Lord.
Anicia said, Michelle, you are speaking from your legal mind, not on a practical basis. Not every profession need license. The penalties
Exactly.
are too much. Lawton said 9-inch 3 pound bun. Lawton said, I'm in Philadelphia. Cool.
9 inch?
Yeah.
Is that what you said a while ago?
9 Yeah, 9 pound, a 9-inch.
All right, well, she done a Florida, Lawton, so you send our bun down from Philly.
Lorna said, Lorna, I did not know you were in the bun making business. Please send me one. Thanks, and God bless you. You know who made bun to Leah, brother?
That about the size of 9 inch, right? That about 9 inch? That too small for Michelle. Michelle want a bun about this size. At
No,
least
she don't
this
want
size.
one of the box bun them.
What?
Mhm.
Michelle don't want no little bun. Let me tell you now.
But Michelle
She
don't
don't
like
want
bun.
the
What are you
9-inch
going to
bun.
talk about? Michelle
I
don't
mean,
even
me
like
love
bun.
bun.
But Michelle want bun 18-inch bun, okay? All right.
The
Okay.
bigger the bun, the better the bun.
Exactly.
get bun?
I cook bun for bun.
Who get bun?
Peter laughing and said, LOL, oh apologies, 50,000 is still a lot of money. Patricia said, this is Jessica, Michelle Fanger, and Diana Davis Smith. You both look very cute. Michelle, send me that top. Too cute.
What to me?
You
Me
look
no look
nice
cute.
too.
No. Not from you, from her. Me beg.
Okay. Patricia,
Tell
Leo,
her,
I
say me
know if you don't look good. Michelle said, Michelle, you sure you love bun?
All right,
Patricia
next
said,
news
"Well,
item.
look
When you
at
sit
you."
down there, get laugh a piece soup for dinner or supper or whatever it is. Next news item. Reckless. Opposition spokesman on health describes lifting of COVID-19 restrictions as potential disaster. Opposition spokesman on health and wellness, Dr. Maurice Guy, is describing as reckless the government's decision to remove pre-testing requirements for travelers entering Jamaica. In a release, Prime Minister Andrew Holness announced that the public mask mandate and the requirements for people traveling to Jamaica to get tested for COVID-19 will be lifted as of April 15th. He says the lifting, he meaning the opposition, Dr. Guy told our news center that lifting the pre-testing requirement for travelers come at a time when the US is recording an increase in the BA2 subvariant of Omicron. He says lifting of these measures could open the country to potential disaster. He continued by saying he finds it strange that the government is going against the advice given by the World Health Organization. And so he is concerned for us. Some people are relieved. I'm relieved that I don't have to do a test to come if I'm fully vaccinated. And I'm sure a number of other people. The mandate not to have to wear the mask in public enclosed spaces is perhaps disturbing. It is certainly disturbing for me. And I still wearing my mask indoors. I don't know.
I think they're moving forward. They need the tourists to come in. They need the money to come in. So I see a lot of people advertising like countries that you don't need to do testing to go to. So a lot of people looking forward to that. So I guess that's maybe the reasoning behind not testing people coming into the country. Obviously, it won't be good for Jamaica because we don't have the capacity if we have another, the numbers keep rising, hospitals. But however, their task force come up with this reasoning as to why. But I don't mind because it's a hassle to get tested. But do we still have to test to leave though? Because the US still require it, right?
Yes, the US still requires you to be tested
when you're leaving.
When you're entering the US. So Jamaica is making it easier for people to come in. I hope subject to persons having what I'm uncertain is if I'm not vaccinated, I still am going to be allowed to come in because there is nothing, if I'm carrying that, it's just I don't know.
Yeah, unfortunate.
I'm a little bit torn about it.
I'm torn.
That the thing going up, and even if you say, okay, make it easy for people to come in, no testing required, perfect. But when you say that in public indoor spaces, you don't have to wear a mask, that really go against the science. In Jamaica, our vaccination rate is less than 30%.
That's still 20 something.
Yeah, 20 something.
But you know what's sad though? I don't think they should remove the requirement for in-person because the last time when I went down, the airport was backed all the way up to the plane when you're coming off the plane.
Yes.
With all those millions of people or thousands of people in there breathing in and close knit. So I think they should not remove that requirement for especially when you're coming into the country. They should have for the airport that people wear their mask because that was not a good sight. And well, for people visiting,
I don't know. I don't know that this discussion is even worthy because I think the government made a decision and they're thinking the people are gonna just have to live with it. I'm here sitting and thinking and listening to it. And I hardly think that Andrew Holness Prime Minister Andrew Holness is going to get up tomorrow morning and say, you know what, let me withdraw my statement about,
No.
about you know, and so, yeah, we can give our thoughts about it. I don't think it's going to be worth my time to sit down and discuss it, because it really, to me, I am going to protect myself no matter what. When I go into closed spaces, the most thing I'm going to do, I'm not disagreeing with him, because the economy need to be revived and stuff. But I know that once I'm in closed places, I am going to wear my mask and don't come in on my face, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So
Listen, when I come up in your face, Leah run me. Can't go come up in your face without mask.
we are so close. We are so close to me. Virgin, we are so close. Christian, we are so close to me.
Yeah.
We don't want to kiss
But
from you.
you're right.
We don't want to kiss from you. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
it
I hear it,
does.
Leo, but I think that it's important for us to have the conversation so people can recognize that they still have the right to wear their mask indoor, and don't allow, because you're going to find an overwhelming number of people saying, where I wear your mask for? And I look at you with disdain and perhaps with some scorn and probably cuss you out. But people must be prepared to stand up for their own well-being by saying, I am taking care of myself, and never mind who want to declare not to wear a mask. I am wearing a mask.
Agree.
And even
That's
to
what
add on-
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and even to add on that, like now when we have the discussion, people become more aware that, you know, a lot of people go come in that maybe not having the vaccine, because a lot of people not taking the vaccine. So
Right.
they themselves should go get the vaccine if you're in Jamaica, because if whatever come in, because Barbados just, I guess yesterday said that the variant that's getting out of hand here was detected in Barbados. So more than likely it will be in Jamaica soon, especially with no testing. So now people should go out and go get the vaccine, protect yourself. Like you, personal responsibility, you have to do what you have to do for yourself, because obviously it wide open now.
And the other thing why he made that decision too, the variant that's out there is not has not proven to be life threatening in that big sphere.
The doctor said, don't say that.
Right?
Like,
Leo,
you don't know
I
your
don't know.
body.
I don't know that I think you're giving too much credit there. So because what variant is out here? We don't have our machine still not working to test the variant.
Well, and the $1 million one now we get still now where?
I think
Like,
I think that they're going off of the fact that this is not the Delta, and this is not what the other one was, that the killer one was, you know.
but they're still here, the American.
No, the American wasn't a killer. Wasn't a, it is more of a flu symptom like thing. But
Yeah, but it probably kill 1 or 2 people. It probably not as severe, but so if your immune system compromised, it will still kill you.
I know that, but they're weighing that. You know, it is sad
The only
to
thing
say,
in government away as the tourists are bringing money,
Is money.
and
It's-
that's it.
Yes,
that's-
but
they're
it's
weighing
mandate.
the economies. Yeah, they're
Mandate
weighing
for
the
them
economy.
coming in, but to
Yeah.
lift the mandate to say that them don't have to wear the mask indoors is where I have a serious problem. That's where I have a serious problem. Lift the mandate for coming in, but no. When people then, so I want to ask a question now. Come Tuesday when school open, come when I go games today, everybody going to have their mask on and be shouting Jamaica.
Off.
But there's one big open
They're gonna have
space, right?
They're gonna,
So there's an open space with somebody sit down right next to me in the next seat.
and I make noise.
And I
then
make
jump
noise
up
and
say,
I
"Yeah!"
shout and I drink and I eat.
And
And
then
we must
stuff
sit down
come out
there
and
quite
face.
content without mask.
Yeah.
I mean, I know if they're vaccinated.
You're rough. Just wear your mask. You only can do for yourself and your family.
Hey,
Just wear your mask.
use your mask and cover your eyes with it too, because it didn't say even the drops are going to your eye too.
I have a face mask. I will wear my face shield.
Shield.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of comments coming in.
Yeah.
Lorna said, I don't even know what type of bun you're laughing about. I don't think it's the one I'm begging. Anissa said, yes, you're cute, Leo, and we love your energy with the ladies. Jody said, good morning, all. Happy Easter. Michelle, I agree. They should not lift the testing. Paulette said, the new variant is rising in New York. I'm vaccinated, but still wearing my mask. People need to be careful. Noreen said, I think it's too soon. After 2 years. Claudia said, happy Easter. I do try not to Americanize Jamaica. It was my experience about 30 years ago that the Jamaican teachers were better teachers and compassionate. It's change part of the larger change in society, ethics, values, family. How do we be more progressive, improving the country? A better Jamaica, not a better westernized UK, America, Jamaica, just a better Jamaica. That makes sense.
I like
Money is the root of this. Althea said money is the root of this.
Of course.
Lorna said, Lorna, I started baking a few years ago and I do it giving to family and friends. J Max said, I don't agree with taking away the mandate. There's a lot of people going into Jamaica right now. Yeah, especially with summer coming. Michelle said, you don't need the PCR anymore. The same day testing is where it becomes disturbing because most people wait and get it at the airport. Michelle said, I agree, Diana. Paula said, I agree with Dr. Diana. I'm still wearing my mask indoors. Claudia said, wearing mask protects my life, which I love.
Exactly.
Noreen said, the people going back to the US have to be tested. I wear my mask. Peter said, so there's no requirement for a negative test to enter Jamaica? Not after today, after yesterday.
Yeah.
Paulette said, we don't know that, Leo. Hospitalizations are going up in the US. Michelle said, Dr. Diana, you're funny, sir. The machine now work. There's a lot of comments.
They bought 2 machines for $40 million. It was 2.
Yeah.
And we don't know, we don't see no testing go on, right? So
Yeah.
what the hell that $40 million machine there? What in there?
Yeah. J Max, I agree, Dr. Diana Smith. We have to be prepared to stand up for ourselves when people act like wearing a mask is weird. In Asia countries, it's a norm. They were wearing masks even before COVID.
But that's why they know it's flat. That's why they know it's flat.
Well, flatten my nose. Flatten my nose. Save my life.
We need to stop we need to stop acting like it's not a new norm to wear masks inside if people decide to continue to wear theirs. Garvin said, bless up panel and viewers. Joni said, I didn't hear the whole thing. However, the freedom to come in undetected can be assessed using the AIDS epidemic that came to Jamaica because of Jamaican open borders and the dependency on tourism and foreign money. There has to be some guidelines and protocols. Ethiopia said, happy Easter for those celebrating tomorrow. Happy Easter to Ethiopians celebrating next week. Sandra said, Bessie, I agree with you on removing the mask mandate. It's sad. Once again, money over human well-being. Joni said, I didn't hear. Yeah, I figured out what you meant. Lorna said, we have to understand that we don't know what variant is there until someone gets sick and die. We have to take an intelligent decision to protect our lives. We don't have to wait until a politician tells us. That is true.
Well, the thing is, I think Prime Minister Andrew has been under pressure by the PSOJ, the Jamaica Manufacturers Association, the Sandals of the world, and the tourism industry, because they are coming. They want to get their business going, and if they don't, then Andrew is under pressure if he doesn't open up. And I think that they just did a weighing of, all right, nobody not too much money. Money, yeah. Money more important right now.
Yeah, money, okay.
That's all that is. That's all that is. So we understand, But all you have to do
money.
is,
Sorry to cut in, but I still haven't read all my news articles.
Yeah, one more. Yeah, we get in there. But just one thing I want to say, it kind of strange though that money is the issue, because they keep pointing out that we still have high numbers of tourists coming in despite having that requirement for testing. That's what they keep bragging about. So I guess more money, double up the money. I don't know. But yeah, go ahead.
Remember, Michelle, that when the tourist comes in, it doesn't translate into significant earning for Jamaicans.
No, we know that.
The bulk of the Jamaicans within the tourism sector are low-end support staff. The bulk of the earning goes back to those countries that own these hotels that are operated along our strips. So it's not, so they can tell us that 20 million tourists come in. Them all stop at the pier in Trelawney. Them don't come out and buy crab or jerk chicken neck from the people out in there or the craft people in there. Sure. They're buying made in China products that are being sold by those distributors within the pier. All right, they go to the hotel.
You tend to forget though, Diana. we tend to forget that even though the money is not going to the people on the outside, the money that is made from tourism, there is a huge tax dollar that goes to the government. That's where so the government is protecting its tax income, its tax revenue. So if they make $10, if Sanders makes $10 off of a tourist, you can bet that $3 of that's supposed to be going to the government of Jamaica. And that's what the government of Jamaica is protecting. They don't really care about the little man who are working.
Oh, but that's what I want to be absolutely clear. That when they talk about it's still not getting to the people. It's getting to the owners
they don't
and
care.
operators and the government to do whatever they want to do with it. But the small craft vendor out in Ocho Rios not seeing them. The craft vendor out in Montego Bay not seeing them. They're not making any money. So to what end should I be eager to see that tourism succeed?
You'll have to see it trickle down from government to the people. So so the money that the government makes in tax revenue, right, is supposed to trickle down into road construction, hospitals, medicine, and food, and pay the staff.
Increase in teacher salary.
Am I talking foreign here? Am I talking foreign here?
No, we're listening.
But you're talking idealistically.
Yes.
And for me, it's not happening, because when a road is repaired, it's a major celebration. The road, I don't need a celebration because you fix the road. I continue to have a problem with that. That is some of your expectations. I don't need a celebration because you open a new block at a school and you build a new block to accommodate the 1,500.
It's like it coming out of their pocket. I take it out of my pocket to fill it.
Earned. It's money that we have earned. So I don't want to celebrate that. So when they tell me that they're going to build another 4,000 rooms and we're going to have lots of jobs, it means that we're going to have people who are waiters, who cleaning, housekeeping, and all of those things, and getting 2 pence. And I know 2 pence.
2 pence.
Versus the man up at the top, and all that sends back to the country that owns the hotel operation. And even the Jamaican situations that they pretend that they own it gone to some registered company over in some other place.
Absolutely. Only tax dollars.
And this is why I know, and people don't understand, like how you're talking about this major, like people need to support these little like you have the little villas, etc. You have some people within Jamaica have their little hotels that are not getting major support, and they do offer to me better service.
But the government that go after them, The government going after the Airbnb people and tell us not to support them because they must support scamming.
But that is the way for them to live. That is how the teacher who not making no money and going to get fined 500,000.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
I
try and move you from Airbnb now back into the hotel. That's what they wanted to do.
Yep. So
because
they go charge you hotel them. They go charge you hotel because they're supposed to class.
There's always some devious thing.
But it good. Because even the other day I noticed now, like when I see people traveling, I know I'm familiar with Falmouth. Like now I notice when people travel back home now, they mostly support the locals. Like on where the beaches, that's where they go. They support those people. They don't go to the major, hotels anymore. They start staying within Trelawney and just helping out the people with money. And that's what people need to start doing. Because the other day I stayed at a hotel and I did not get the service that I paid for. It better I had gone to just a regular villa and stayed. More comments coming in.
But before I leave that point, I also want to point out that what they also do is that from a banking perspective, they manipulate the foreign exchange rate for the US dollar. So in the marketplace that it is 150. When you go in there, them tell you say it's 120 or 110 or something amount that they exchange it to cover their expenses. So the difference cover their expenses and them off for the rest of the money and poor people.
Yeah, and let me tell you how they ripped me off. The other day I bought a potato chips. That's $1. I spent $22. The reason why I had to buy it because my son, the only picky, and I had to buy it.
22 what kind of dollar? 22 what kind of dollar?
US dollars.
You buy one piece of chips for $22.
Potato chips. 22 US dollar. And
Where
the
you buy that?
Pedialyte, the hotel, I had to go to their little gift shop. All them they say, no sure they rip me off, no sure. They say yes. But because my son, like children, cry, whatever. I was like, Lord God. But then I had to buy a Pedialyte that is $4 for, it was $32, I think. When I
You
paid
can't
it,
buy,
$4.
don't come to Jamaica to buy nothing special for
Never,
the
me go pack one extra bag and
yes,
bring and
and
pay
pay
for
the
the
duty, pay the
extra
$40
bag.
and carry
No,
it.
Never.
all you need to do is to go on the road. You don't
Yeah,
buy
but
to
she
the
couldn't
hotel.
drive, so she wouldn't go on the road, so she'd left at
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
mercy. And I
yeah.
remember that years ago when we went to then Starfish, and then I went to get a Cheetos, and the Cheetos was $500 Jamaican. And then I called to David and said, David, we have to bring our own Cheetos next time. This is expensive. It's
I'm telling you.
$500.
Totally. And the thing is, I see people buying it because I think they don't have any option. Like even
Yes.
when we had to do like everything I'm making, money making, because even they had the people that were doing the testing. It was a hospital, a private hospital that was charging, but you think that when you go there, you had to use them. You can't
Yes,
go
they push it up
outside.
on
You
you. Yeah,
had to
man.
use them. You had to sign up with them and then pay their cost, even though you had it cheaper.
Elsewhere.
Like
Michelle,
rip
are
off
you reading
man.
from YouTube
No,
also?
no. I didn't pull off. But let me read the Facebook ones. A lot coming in. Sonita said life is more important than money. Michelle said Jamaica love follow and don't have proper resources to counteract adverse events. Joni said precisely, Dr. Diana, say it again. Althea said the money is not trickling down. True. Lorna said I have less years on earth than I already lived. I am protecting what I have left. I am wearing my mask, live with my flat nose. I don't want to
My
die
God.
with straight
How
nose.
could you
Go
not?
ahead.
How could you not be reading YouTube comments? There's
Me not pull up, it
thousands,
might not come up.
And
Read it
Leona,
to
you
me.
supposed to read YouTube.
thousands. Me,
Are you
I just,
supposed to
I'm
read
a guest.
YouTube?
I'm a guest on the show.
Yes,
Okay, so
again,
just
you
come on.
supposed to read YouTube. You know
Read
that's the
up, read it up
mandate.
for me. Read
It
it
is
up.
totally unfair for you to be sitting there and
All
reading.
right, Leah, just read it now and stop
All right,
cussing
all
me
right,
out.
all right, all
Cuss
right,
me out
all right,
later.
all right, all
Jeez.
right. All right, all right, all right. Okay, we have some new people on here. Loretta Wallen, I love it. Sharon Watson, Beverly Frey. Oh, them not new. Philip Demetrius. Philip
Oh, Philip,
gone
you
from
over there, sir.
Philip gone from Facebook and gone from YouTube. All right, Philip. Patricia Gale. Who else is there again?
Hi, Pat. Pat Dale is my friend from North Carolina. She getting married next year.
Congratulations.
What on it? Remember, hold on it. But I thought we had an agreement. What's going on here? Why is that Diana coming on the show, come tell people, say I'm married to somebody else? Come on. All right. So here we go. Beverly says, we're going to go. I'm going to take from the bottom. Sharon says, howdy, Beverly. Beverly says, hi, Sharon. Patricia, Sharon says, Patricia, it's economics. Philip Demetrius says, I don't have an option, unfortunately, in wearing a mask. Beverly says, mask should be worn indoors. Patricia Gale says, why did Jamaica drop the COVID test to enter the country? Okay, going back beyond that would be going too far back. But you know who's there.
It's a lot. Oh, people, I apologize. I'll keep up next
Please,
time. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Leroy said, hi all from Britain. Michelle said, and the tax money should offset livelihood expenses for the people. Yes, guys, you are so right. Jody said, Leo, there has never been any trickle down. Truth be told, with our infrastructure redevelopment and expansion, the pattern will continue as the population.
I'm glad you heard me. I'm glad you heard me. That was sarcasm 101.
Yeah. So when people are strip starved and diminished. Michelle says so wrong. Nadia said, but because people yearn for these luxuries of the road, they must rejoice. Some things are not the norm for the government to do. So when they do it, warrants a celebration. Michael said, Leo, they want to charge the Airbnb operators as accomplices if they unknowingly rent to criminals. June said greetings
But
and
then, hold on, but then
salutation.
now lock up
I-
then now
I-
lock up a hotel.
They
where
make that
they
what
rent
the big
hotels.
hotel them too.
Why don't they go to the
Yeah,
big
them
hotel
gonna
and
lock
go,
up the
lock up the?
hotel
Yeah,
operators.
why don't they go to the big hotel and go lock up the yeah?
Because them a floss
Why
over there.
Airbnb? Why Airbnb?
Exactly.
That is foolishness. That's it's called separatism and we call it again one-sidedness
Harassment.
and harassment,
Nonsense.
sexual harassment. Yeah, that is sexual harassment.
I know
All
sexual,
day long.
but I just
No, I just
harassment.
harassment. Not
Sexual
sexual.
harassment.
No, Michelle, now gonna defend you. Say that. Say, just say
Yeah, say
harassment.
harassment. June said, what's the YouTube link, guys? What's the YouTube link? It's Leo Gillings, right?
Yeah, I don't have an S on my name.
Or Leo Gilling.
Thank you. It's youtube.com/Leo Gilling.
Yeah.
I just
Johnny
send it
said,
first.
unless Jamaica require Western Union airline companies and hotels give a certain amount at funding to build up hospitals, schools, clinics, utilities, water, or for indoor plumbing, electricity, Wi-Fi across the island, solar panel, etc., there will always be a problem. Other places, countries,
I
ensure
agree with
they
Joni. I
earn.
have to stop to say I
Yeah.
agree with Joni. And Joni,
Uh,
that is
she always
good.
make good points.
People are always ask where Jamaican go make money. They make money from Western Union. Money will come in the country. They make a dollar, whatever the dollar is that they make from Western Union. They make money from the virus testing that they do.
Testing.
The testing. They make money. Everything that goes into Jamaica where a company collects money from, there's a dollar that they make, that the government makes, that we don't see. Every airline that goes to Jamaica charges a taxes, a landing taxes. So every passenger that if you travel upon one plane with 160 people, consider $50 out of each of that person that go up on the plane or pay into the taxes of the government revenue. Trust me, enough money Jamaica make. You understand?
Never trust a person
We
that
should
said
have been
trust
seeing
me.
better standards of living by now.
Okay.
Never trust a person that said trust me. Just
hey.
VM said Leah is a
Thank you,
guest, but
Michelle. We'll
not
be so guided.
VM said Leah is a guest, but not behaving like a guest in the house. And Michelle said, true VM. Michelle said, how sexual coming, Leo? So I just said, Leo, you are not that cute to not work. Use the YouTube messages. Michelle have enough to read on Facebook. She's
Yes.
not a donkey.
Yes,
Thank
after
you, Sandra.
everything.
I don't like nobody from Rock Trap. Anybody who come from Rock Trap, come on.
Love you, caring.
Anisha said the government don't want the small business to strive. We should support our local and small entrepreneurs. That's what I say, support them. Being said, I tax them ready for tax with money them I look from Airbnb. Donna said, Leah get the facts. As the police knows, the reason they want to clamp down on Airbnb, it is a way beyond our knowledge. Then if you go to the hotel, them go do the same thing.
So here's Patricia Gill in response to my question. She says, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Leo. You forgot to propose."
Better luck next time, Leo.
Hey.
Oh, God.
What's the next topic, Dr. Diana?
All right, so 2 more things and then we can get into frivolousness. Presidents of India and Namibia what is set for visits to Jamaica in the coming months. So
I thought they were already there.
you hear me say
No, the guy from
India.
the other. But the thing is that they're
India.
going to all the Caribbean islands. Because the guy that left yesterday, he's in Barbados. No.
Yeah.
They're not all
They're
in
doing the
Jamaica.
same thing. They're doing the same thing that Prince, whatever I'm named.
Sorry.
Yes.
Prince
So
Charles.
yeah.
That's
So
what
it's
they
not a
do.
conspiracy, people. There's nothing happening. They're just doing their thing.
But
Okay.
don't you find it so funny that whenever these people come to the country, we make this grand announcement that, we are going to open up deeper relationship with your country. And you never, after
Same
the
line.
you never hear nothing about.
Well, probably the
line.
deeper relationship not have nothing to do with me and you. It probably means that somebody pick me get work in one of them country there. Or somebody
true.
send some
I
Our
got
investment.
I got you. I forgot about that.
So they have deeper relationship with us. Now
I know we.
the other piece of news now is Holness administration intends to move away from Chinese direct investment in infrastructure projects. The government has signaled its intention to move away from infrastructure projects directly backed by Chinese funding towards a more competitive and transparent tender process. So it means that the Holness administration wants to engage the advisory services of the International Finance Corporation in this regard. Dr. Nigel Clark went to Parliament this week to amend procurement rules, enabling the IFC to assist in launching a global tender process for what's said to be the largest road project. The finance minister says, while grateful to China's assistance for a development partner, it is time to move away from these arrangements as the nation seeks to stand on its own. Over the past 12
Hold on, read the last part again. As the nation what again? Say that again.
Seeks to stand on its own. But I find that funny because just above it, it says that they're launching an international global tender process. But then in the next line, he says, we want to stand on our own. I mean, I thought that we put something out there. The Chinese government, through its Exim Bank, has been one of Jamaica's largest development partners. They have built that highway connection from north to south. They are completing major roadworks all over. Some of it might be a little faulty and noodly, but they have done a lot and they own quite a bit. And
I am so disappointed with the North-South Highway because it seemed like it's there now to just eat out the little man and the money. You know what I mean? I traveled there in June last year when it was 1,300 and I was there for 2 weeks or something like that. And by the time I was ready to leave, it was 1,500, okay? And then I went back there one way. And when I went back there this year, it is 1,600. I wonder, when is it going to be static? Shouldn't we have a static price for travel from Kingston to Ocherius? Why does it keep going up like say we have enough money? The other day when I passed, I realized I went onto the Flatbiridge thing and go through Bogwalk and stuff. The amount of car and truck me see on the old road, me say, oh yeah, we need to stop use that damn highway. It's too damn expensive. Go back to the old one, to the old road. Because that don't make no sense. Make no sense at all.
Yeah, that's true. But it's interesting what you said about Jamaica trying to move away from China and China's backing and investments, which, like, to me, I think Jamaica think they're good enough on their own to go into the market. Like you want to shop around to see what's best, to see your better options. So I guess that's where they're at this point. Because, they say they have enough funding now where they could build roads themselves. So I think, I guess Jamaica can stand on their feet.
Those things that we have enough funding. We don't
remember they said they're gonna do.
We can't build schools. We can't build hospitals to meet our needs. We can't build prison when they want to build prison.
You're being logical.
Saying that the government says that they have this money.
You're being logical. Do you listen to Parliament when Nigel talks? Like we're thinking about what he's saying, but they're telling us what they're doing. He said he's going to build the Montego Bay Lake. They could fund it. Remember, they have enough money to fund it themselves. Like when you think about what he says, you kind of, it don't add up, but that's what they're saying. The reality is totally different. But the fact that they're trying to move away from China makes me wonder what is going on, because China does back a lot, even in the US. They do back and fund a lot of projects all over the world, do a lot of loans. So I'm wondering why Jamaica at this point is moving away from China.
Well, I don't know if perhaps we should look back to the recent agreement that was signed in Washington and the money that was given, if perhaps, terms and
$30 million. That's
what you said, Judas? Huh?
30 pieces of silver. I mean, 30 pieces of silver.
$30 million. So I don't know. It just seemed a little bit in the midst of building this completing this highway that take you to Williamsfield. And I have a particular interest in it because I travel Kingston to Williamsfield. So I'm eager for it to be done. And it's the Chinese people that building it, and it have to go cross Rio Mino. Now I'm going to have to probably stick to the old road. One, because I might not be able to afford the toll, the full toll, for the whole distance. And two, China might have X. What if China decide that they want back?
They want exactly and call back all their loans. Like
what about though? They can't do nothing. They can't do nothing.
Yeah, but how they're gonna?
If China decides to call the loans, there's nothing at all they can do.
China.
Yeah, what about
mean China can't do nothing?
What about
you know the terms of a loan?
Yeah, but tell me what it is that they're gonna do.
We don't know the full terms of the loan.
Suppose they have what I'm saying. They have to still depend on the credit rating of Jamaica paying back its bill. That because they can't come pick up the road.
China wants to.
When you say that, me kind of confused. What do you mean what they can do?
Is right.
What?
Don't know
Jamaica have to pay back however they have to pay it back. If they call back their money, Jamaica have to figure out a way to pay it back.
Agree,
so
but what if they don't?
They can force it. They could force collection. Other countries in the past have gone into bankruptcy with other countries and have been paid for millions of years to pay back. So whatever the agreement with that
is what I'm saying. If they don't pay it back, they'll just file bankruptcy, international bankruptcy, and pay it back at their own time.
But when you do that, remember when you file bankruptcy, you have to sell whatever you have assets to cover that when you're going to a bankruptcy. So whatever assets Jamaica have, Jamaica still gonna have to get rid of. So we are hoping China doesn't go forward with pulling their loan. I'm waiting to see what happens because it's just kind of strange.
That it can't be one-sided. It cannot be one-sided.
We don't know the terms, but it's kind of strange at this point that they're moving away from China.
I can't imagine China is saying, I'm going to call a loan because we are not allowing you to build another road. That don't make sense.
But
what's the
problem? People
have done less than that. So. It's business.
But China might have
China just
understanding that there would be.
I can't imagine that happening.
No, Leo, you think like
no way
China
at all.
Just give us loan? Jamaica is strategic in everything, right? You think China won't just say, oh yeah, let me just go to Jamaica and give them loans?
The Jamaican government can say that we don't want them to build any more roads. And all they're going to do is hold up their part of the bargain to pay the loans that's outstanding. That's all. There's nothing else that they can do. Not all.
Right. But Leo, what we don't know and what we don't have access to is the full agreement. On the face of it, that is a fair position. But what if it is that the initial discussions made China Exim Bank confident that they would be allowed to develop all the infrastructures for Jamaica over an X number of years, and they have made their own projections based on that.
If the I don't think so. The government could not come out.
Remember, there was mention of Goat Island and all the other things, and
yes, but the government could not come out and make such a big deal. No. That would be totally irresponsible. The Prime Minister of Jamaica come out and look at, listen, what you're saying, the Prime Minister of Jamaica comes out and puts Jamaica at risk by coming and saying that they do not want. You don't believe that? That can't happen.
Well, I'm not saying that the government
no.
And I'm not labeling anybody, but let us look now and see, I feel at risk with a mandate lifted for people not to wear their masks indoors?
Yeah, but that's a totally different situation.
But I am the people, and I am feeling at risk.
This is not a.
But a decision has been made that
this is an absolute financial loan decision that we're talking about. That if they don't allow China to make any other roads in Jamaica, that China.
No, okay, look at it. China, okay, all right. China is in it. It's strategic how China does their business, right? It's a business. You're looking at it as a Jamaican, it's a business. If China, whatever agreement they have had in place with terms and with any contract, if you breach it, you have relief.
There's no breach. We don't have any reason to believe that there's no breach. Or the Prime Minister could not come out and say something like that.
Unless they're going to
the Prime Minister never said as the Minister of Finance.
It doesn't
Unless they're
matter.
gonna
I
finish
might
up all
represent
the
the Prime
con- I
Minister.
guess
It
going
might very well
forward.
matter.
No, man. He must say what the Prime Minister what
Might
wanted to say,
very
but
well
I'm saying
matter.
there's no way on earth that they would put. It's like saying the what the big loan we always have about our name fund
The IMF.
the
IMF.
IMF. It's like IMF says, okay, we want to do 3 loans in the next 10 years, right? And after that, and we sign up an agreement that says the 3 loans are definitely in line and definitely permanent fixture for the next 10 years. And we do 1 loan and 2 left. We sign an agreement, say 2 left. And we come on stage and come say, well, we want to be independent. We're not gonna allow IMF to take those other two loans. That is putting the country at risk. They could never do something like that.
Oh, me just get what you say. All right, so me just figure out what you say. You're saying Jamaica couldn't willfully breach whatever contract they have
Absolutely.
with China. Okay, that's what you're trying to say. Okay. I got you. So yeah, I get you now. So okay, so you're saying obviously no contract is breached,
No,
right?
can't
So
be.
okay, so it's in a utopia world, Leo is, and we're hoping that's the case. Maybe going forward, they're saying for future contracts, like whatever future contracts they're gonna do, not the one that they already committed to, future contracts, they're gonna open up bidding to the world, right? To other people. Maybe that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of strange that they're doing it at this point.
Maybe
Jamaica
here's
is
what I will
just-
buy. Here's what I will buy. If you say this to me, I'll buy that because China make an attempt to show some interest in Russia invading Ukraine, right? And Jamaica is a friend of America, and Jamaica try in its own way support America because they get $30 million randomly recently, and this is what they would. I will buy that all day long. I will buy that all day long, but I'm not buying that they're gonna breach an agreement like that.
Have any other countries breached arrangement with China for infrastructure development?
No.
What have been the consequences for such breaches? Things to consider. There's a little
Let me read some comments.
Come on,
I know
Rick.
China. I know
Even
China
said,
has
think on these things. You don't have to respond. Think on these things.
China
Let us read.
forgiven. China has
Yes.
forgiven loans to the United States.
Take the comments, Mish.
Claudia said, who pays for security with so many high-profile visits? Jamaica government or the visiting nation? Can we expense? I guess we'll have to find out, ask for a report. Johnny said, Dr. Diana, is that the IMF 2.0? This is a part of the keeping superpowers in check. Lorna said, they want to move away from the Chinese dominance in Jamaica too late. That don't make no sense to me. I was taking lessons in Chinese. No, that's a waste. Johnny said, Michelle, to your point, what were the loan terms with the Chinese? Hopefully it not jump out of frying pan into fire. Also, don't forget the money Washington is giving Jamaica. I'm coming. 1 minute.
All right. Carry
Doreen
on.
said, all right.
I agree with you, Michelle. Joni says, Dr. Diana, great point. There you are, hysterical. Claudia says, China in Jamaica is like IMF to me. Claudia Gray says, a country can default on its loan, which lowers the country's credit rating. Carl says, Jamaica is so dependent on China. Of course, they could tank the Jamaican economy, and that's what I consider too. There are many ways they can tank it. Did China get land for building the highways? Part of the payment included some land. Carl, Jamaica cannot afford their credit rating to be downgraded. No, it don't have much further to go.
That's exactly my point.
Joni says, unless America is going to take over the Chinese loan for Jamaica. But that's an idea. Wow. Carl says he's laughing off his head. What MLMF mean? I don't know, Carl. So I just say laughing off your head. Johnny says, great point, Leo, as I commented earlier. Yeah. Carl says America is pressure in Jamaica. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I agree with that point. It might be that America wants Jamaica to show loyalty by saying, kick out China, because if you kick out China, you're supporting us and you win this Ukraine business.
Showing that you're supporting us.
I hear.
Read YouTube.
I'm reading from YouTube. Aside from Patricia telling me that I forgot to propose to her, Beverly said China can do it. Jamaica is greatly indebted to China. Diana, you are correct. The government could have done that. They are reckless, and it depends on what is in the deal for officials. She further says, Leo, government can sell out the country. You have too much faith in Jamaican government. China is not the IMF. Well, let me tell you something. I am not showing faith into nothing, in nobody at all. I don't.
Yeah, what, Leo? What? I'm hurt.
Aside from my friend, who I thought could catch a mango and end up that she couldn't, I still trust her. I still trust her.
Joni says, yes, on the continent of Africa, and China has taken over cities and sectors. Can't remember the two countries. That's true. Somewhere in Kenya was one of them, I think, Joni. Lorna says, I don't think or speak for politicians. Look how many other contracts we have broken in the past. How much Jamaican money going to value now? It can't get much worse, Lorna, so don't feel bad. Carl says, a Jamaican immigrant as ambassador to Jamaica. This said it all. Okay. Yes, Leo, you're saying that you don't have much confidence in not, no?
I didn't say I don't have any confidence in Diana Davis Smith. I didn't say, I thought I had confidence in her catching, but I found out, now all I have to do now is just consider, well, she can't catch. So I mean, I hold that against her, I just know, so I give her nothing for catching anymore, that's all.
Right, I did catch one. Look, no, we had 3 attempts at catching the mango, and I caught one perfectly. No, if you perform at a 33%, really, I think that is a reasonable position.
You just don't cuss Jamaicans for not reaching the vaccine thing. They're less than 30%.
I have surpassed that rate. The vaccine don't even pass 22%. I am performing at a 33% rate. Give me some credit, man. 1 out of 3 mangoes I catch. Sound and good. Ungrateful.
I chew that. I didn't catch one.
Anyway, yeah, but you choose not to tell people.
But the other two just fall right between your hand. It's like
but they never bruised though. I broke the fall.
No. You didn't even see the mango come down.
Listen, about the mango.
Your head was still up in the air and your hand them up in the air and the mango down the ground. Me never understand that part. Okay, so
I caught the mango. I stopped the fall for one of them, so that never
for one.
And I caught one, so that's a performance of 60%. Much better than other people. Michelle is back. The other thing that I have here to talk about is that teams arrive for the start of 2022 Carifta Games on Saturday, which is.
Well, anyway, there's so much comment on.
Read them, Leo.
Sharon Watson says, default, yes, but it's not in Jamaica's interest to breach a contract. The other 2 mangoes fell through a hole in your hand.
Who said that?
I'm not gonna call him a name. I'm not calling him. Oh, Lord have mercy. That means you watch the video.
We did rescue one.
All right, we can go to the next one now. Sorry.
Right, so back to it now. Teams arrive for the start of the 2022 Carifta Games, which start on this Saturday. Teams from across the region have arrived in Jamaica ahead of the 49th staging set to begin at the National Stadium today, Saturday 16th. The games were cancelled in 2020 and 2021 because of COVID. The latest teams to arrive include Cayman Islands, and they have sent 29 athletes. Also arriving, the teams from St. Kitts and the Nevis. We have a team of 16 athletes, 13 boys and 3 females, and we hope to do some personal best. The Bahamas sent a team of 55. Trinidad and Tobago 43, and Ghana 24. Bermuda have sent Bermuda, which was to have hosted the games in 2020, has sent a team of 20, while Barbados has sent 17 athletes. And guess who is going to the games today?
You know, I will support, right? Immaculate Conception's one relay team to go to that.
100.
Yeah, 4 by 100. I will listen. I don't think Immaculate has ever won anything at Champs, but they won.
That's not true. Immaculate has won in the past. They have been coming steadily. Them not have no big slew or trailer load of people like Edwin Allen or St. Jago, but they have been consistent. They've always represented. Yes.
Anytime you prove to me,
I know them capture the 4 by 100. Everybody will behave like Immaculate.
Anytime you can prove to me that Immaculate won in the past, then I'll take my word back. I'll eat it. I'll eat my word. Yes, all right. Okay. Tell her to come right on here and come tell me.
Yes.
Tell the sister come on here and come tell me when you win.
Sister, them don't have a sister no more, but it's a sister.
So ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to see the Carifta games back here in Jamaica. I remember when I was growing up, the Carifta game was something that we look forward to, because we normally beat up the rest of the island them. But I don't know that we have any guns shooting hard this year in terms of athletes and stuff. I didn't see a lot of records being broken. Probably one. There's one girl who won the 200 meters that bested the 200 meter race, but I don't know that.
We done broke up your record. Them already. Leona Mona left the February.
But it was good.
But I will point out though that Immaculate has always done well in swimming. They've always dominated the swimming arena.
And what do you want to like the thing with the little flyers thing?
Tennis and badminton.
Badminton, they do well in badminton. Yes,
right. Yeah. So they have some eras that are theirs. But
do you go anywhere with badminton? Isn't that just a...
Yes, man. Badminton has done well, and Jamaica has seen some.
Sometimes I wondered, when I used to listen to RJR, the only thing that you hear them report on was badminton. And I said to myself, I don't even like to look at what they're playing with badminton. One piece of singing I go up in there, you can't even get it. It look like on fly. You know what I mean? Like on fly, where you lick the fly, you fan it, boom, and
you know how much control it takes to manipulate that and to get your shuttle across.
That is not a game.
Lovely
that
game.
That is not a game.
So far as tennis.
It's like Diane telling me about what the game where she can't try if you get me now. What they on card game? What name? Buluki. What the hell? Oh, Kaluki. What the hell is Kaluki? I mean, when you play them the full game, play a good game. Poker. Where you lose. You know? Yeah.
What topic is this?
Yeah, Miss, you know, understand. It's just country, whole country.
Did Westwood have a girls team that go to champ?
Yes.
They did.
No,
they're gonna win. Never win yet, but it's good that they're going.
Yeah, they keep going, and that is what is commendable. So we have to celebrate that.
Yeah.
But Immaculate won a 4x100 meter this year. Big time win. Of all the schools in the world, Immaculate won 4x1. That's great. Sharon, where you there? All right.
Something. Miss, where we know. Leo, fix up your argument, you know. You mean, trust. Yeah, trust Dr. D. Ask him again, Jean. Sandra, Leo, if I were you, I would stop talking about Betsy catching mangoes. Leo should have been in the tree picking the mango and throwing it to Betsy. Yes, Leo, you pick the mangoes as if you were picking breadfruit. How you expect Betsy? Exactly, him twisting it around like it's breadfruit. When people pick mango, them juke it and just make it drop straight down. You don't have no idea. Carl says, I have never been to I've never heard of the character games. Carl said never hear of the character games.
The guy came on. Oh my God.
Carl,
Jamaica
character games
showcase.
been there before me one born. No, not before me born. I mean, but it's been there a long time.
And we go to the different countries in the character.
Every year it go to a different country. So I'm glad to see it back in Jamaica.
Different one. Carl says, come on, Sir Leo, it's very strategic and physical sport. Exactly, badminton. Yes, Dr. D, call the principal pan Leo for me. Yes. Yes. I should have pick up your phone call. I'm calling you, Miss Stacey Reynolds.
Oh my God.
Tell you all the things that we do. Yeah, call the principal pan him, make him get a beating. Leo, you have me laughing. I miss you guys so much, says Johnny. Johnny, where have you been? We've been missing you too. Make Leo stay there, of course. Make him go along. Long run, short catch. So that's it in terms of my looking forward to the games.
So can we talk about Flatbridge now? Can we talk about Flatbridge now?
Them can get the keys.
Can we talk about Flatbridge?
Flatbridge? What happened to Flat?
Yeah, it just irritates me that me afraid to drive from Flatbridge with Diane, right? And there
Has Michelle ever driven across a Flatbridge? Make us ask Michelle if she ever drive on a Flatbridge.
Am I going to finish my statement? Because I mean, every time me come up to talk about my trip in Jamaica, she want to cut me off. You know, she cut me off all the time down when I was in the talking about stuff that's important. Diana. When I'm talking about important things like Diana, she's not supposed to cut me off. Right? And I'm talking about Diana right now. We were looking for the Pum Pum rock.
You were looking for it.
And she never hear about the rock. She never hear about the rock. She never hear about Pum Pum Yam.
I know South Yam and St. Vincent Yam. I never hear about no other yam like that.
It's not St. Vincent, it's Sil Vincent.
It's St. Vincent.
It's Sil Vincent Yam.
What is Sil and Vincent? How does that spell?
What that Jamaica we come from? We have Sil Vincent, we have yellow, we have white yam, we have
Negro yam.
Negro yam, all of those yam. No, not them St. Vincent. Where it was St. Vincent.
All right.
Anybody?
Somebody out there must know St. Vincent yam.
It's Sil Vincent yam.
I know it.
What you know?
Thank you.
What you know?
Names are similar. You're both right.
And she's from Trelawney. She knows yams.
No, she only know yellow yam. No. But not the yellow yam they up in the hills of St. Anne, not in what the place name again? Prague. What the place on
Alps.
Hague.
The Alps.
It's not in Hague.
Oh no. Not
Yeah.
Hague.
All right. So Angela asked, what's the meaning of Carifta? And somebody says Caribbean Free Trade Association games. So it's a free trade association members and their games. Johnny says working on some government compliance in health, IT. Thanks all. All right, go along, go do that. We will see you. Nora says Norma says that my country. Angela thanks them. Carl says, why can't they ask the Chinese to fix Flatbridge? Are there engineers in Jamaica? But Carl, you know, here we said I don't want no more Chinese work.
Carl, that's exactly where I was gonna go with that. Diane caused me to come off of my thing, you know, because that's exactly what, there are two things we can do right there in Flatbridge. The gorge, and Diane asked me to say gorge, all right? The gorge in that area is a great place to land a reservoir. So that Jamaica will not have any water problem. Right now, we have water problem. We have the most river in the world. No other country not have river like we. And all we need to do is to stop two of them and feed Jamaica with the water where there as much water as we can. Suppose you just drive down the side of the gorge and look at the amount of water. And Martha Bray, look at Martha Bray. Water just go down, a flow down like that. And that flow. All we need to do is just stop the water and turn it into a reservoir. We don't need to buy no more black, we call it, tank and put on our house. We don't need no jump on. We don't need no jump on. We don't need no more.
Did you see what you're talking, Leo, about the river and changing the course? Did you see that sad video from Portland where they were digging up in the river? Like they have tractors like digging
for what?
Away, and I guess they said they're trying to change the course of the water. Did you see
the river course?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, what the Rio Mina needs that.
Why?
But they said it was affecting the rafters, like those who do rafting for business, because it was right on the trail that they take tourists. So they were trying to get attention to it from government, like government bodies.
Carl Anderson says that he knows the pum pum yam. I do. It's a soft yam, he says.
Yeah!
with a smart mouth. Where you getting all those names from? You're killing me. You want to know where you know? Sure, Sandra, I know you know all of them names. Yo, it's St. Vincent Yam. I'm from St. Elizabeth. Thank you very much, Jessica. Yes, it's St. Vincent, but Jamaicans have their own pronunciation. Exactly. Leo was scared to cross the bridge. Never heard about the yams Leo talking about. It's St. Vincent Yam, Leo from country. Exactly. Thanks, Noreen. Dehina says, good morning, everyone. I'm late here at the parents for Easter. But and she gonna name me about she at the parents for Easter. Jean says, have pum pum yam hush. Really? Leo cooks some for her with curry chicken back. Leo can't cook. And you're correct. St. Vincent yam, that purple yam. Yes, thank you very much.
The yam is not purple, it's just the skin outside. When you cut the skin, the skin purple. The yam itself not purple. Go ahead.
Lorna says, Leo, did we host some curry festa in Jamaica in the 70s?
Curry festa. Yeah, Curry Festa is a different thing. Curry Festa is a festival.
Festival and not a sports game.
Not a sports game, yeah.
Anissa says, I'm from Falmouth and I have heard both definitions of the yam. Hey,
who's said that?
Anisio.
Anissia trying to be stush and now say pum pum. That's what,
why yam name pum pum yam?
Oh,
yes.
Lord have mercy.
That's what I argue about.
We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there with this woman.
Diana says,
they always hear the weird names.
Yes. And then Michelle, on top of that, he's arguing about a rock. Because there's a rock when you drive flat. Have you ever driven over Flatbiridge, Miss?
Yeah, as a child. The one that shaped like a vagina. That's the one.
Yes. So
why did you have to come put that in our image? Put image in our mind. All we are saying pum pum yam or pum pum rock, and you have to come with vagina. What the hell?
That's what they told us. Totally
come, we have enough things to read. So Diana says, I only know yellow lamb because it's yellow. My dad knows them all. Michelle, my family is from, Michelle saying our family. Joni says, Leo is gorge, Gorge. Exactly, about gorge. Carl says gorge. I thought the pum pum yam got its name based on the shape, says Lorna. Well, I don't know what it gets it based on. I don't know it. I still don't know it.
No.
Done with you. Joni says she's done with you. And Leo, there are two colors to the yam, both purple and white.
Yes, it is. It's true. I choose that.
Carl says it's gorge. And he says two colors. Carl says, isn't that yam a byproduct of the yellow? Look, which yam?
No.
Carl, where you come from? Carl says the yam is a byproduct of the yellow yam.
No, all of them yam there, what we call it, well, all of them white, okay? The Sylvinson, the pum pum yam, the Sylvinson pum pum, what else may I say? White yam and Negro yam, they're all white. But just because it's called Negro, it don't mean say
Yellow
black.
yam is white, Leo.
I did not say yellow yam. Yellow yam is yellow. There are 4 yams I call Sylvinson, pum pum, Negro, and white yam.
Okay.
And they're all white.
Saint Vincent.
Whatever.
Well, we're not gonna win this battle.
Yes.
Hey,
So
true.
let's move on.
Sandra said, don't
Just-
mind Leo. He's a very sexual person. Titty bread and pum pum. Yeah.
Exactly. Everything of some sexual nature.
Somebody part.
let me ask you. Anybody knows why they call? By the way, Diane, I went back to the banana board, not the banana board, the coconut board,
Yes.
and someone walked in and asked for donkey corn. And I said, I bet you come from Clarendon. She said, yes. She said, oh, you know, me say Uncle Clarendon people call it donkey corn. And she said, yes, that's what we call it in there. So anybody knows why they call jackass corn? Anybody can tell?
Because you
anybody
have the trunk jawbone for them that. You can't think of no reason. You need one trunk jawbone for them that for them.
And then it make out a what? One white make out a.
And then there's something about the Bible and the jackass jawbone.
Mm.
God. I mean, I know that.
Remember?
No.
And it's it was used for something mighty strong. So you have to be strong like that to eat it to eat that thing. It's tough. It make a coconut and flour and a little sugar probably and some spices. I don't know. I can't make it.
But you know, Diana, have you really heard a jackass eat when they pull up the grass? You never heard it?
Nobody don't hear no jackass eat, Leo. You hear jackass eat?
Yes, I do.
You have any jackass corn that me make we hear?
Actually, let me tell you something. I brought a piece home. I had fun eating it yesterday, but my jaw nearly killed me. But then here goes now. There is also something called police button.
Yeah. You see that
Police button. And I bought some. And me take out two. Me say, okay, this is supposed to be easy to eat. You know, me just man, when I put the damn thing, it's harder than the jackass corn. It's harder than I'm messing with the backside. Me I eat them as in for. Why?
Carl said, next topic, please.
I forgot to run your own show. Carl can't come there with the next topic. Carl, Diana says, Leo, settle down. You always crack me up first. I hearing about that. Yeah, I'm going to ask her that. Carl is right. The pum pum yam is yellow yam that has a crack at the bottom. Got the name because of the shape of the bottom. Really? No, that's interesting. And Carl says, June says, most Jamaican actually say St. Vincent. The T is not pronounced. So Carl said, we must take control. Ladies, please take control. Michelle, please take control. Gavi says, if the police button hard, then it's steel.
So steel bonding. Come in and try remember they were soft, the little round things. So
I was in the coconut place, and I asked, and I when I tried the first one, it's hard. I start laughing. I said, Jesus, I'm gonna put the next one in the mouth. The one say you can't angle it. I said, no. Never buy another bag. That was too much.
Johnny says, Leo getting up there in age can't chew.
Somebody asked if Michelle has a lead on.
Oh, my son is next to me, so he wants me to rub his belly. So
she being comforting. She playing mommy. The things we have to do.
Telling you.
But no, that's fine. Leo, you seemingly had a good trip talking about, but it's Easter Sunday. What is the tradition? We have another half an hour. Police button, no Paulette, me never eat a police button with soft yet. All of my police button then tough and crunchy. In fact, they have a crunchy outer part, even if the inner part of it is a little bit softer.
Somebody asked if Carl is Jamaican.
I'm a Jamaican, must be.
I live far long.
He live far in too long.
Mhm.
So what were you
what
saying about
today?
Easter?
Yes,
Yeah.
the traditions of Easter. We spoke about the traditions of Good Friday. But we could probably talk. What are your traditions? What do you do normally on Easter Sunday?
Well, first of all, me ain't like Good Friday when I grew up. It's too close to Sunday, and me ain't like Sunday. And then to have 2 Sunday in a 1 week was rough because everything closed down. I mean, never like it at all. Never like it. two Sunday in a 1 week, one day after the other. No. That's too much.
Somebody tell Carl what is police button for see. Then I'm gonna ask what the heck is
Police button look like this. The top of this. Yeah, it look like that. The yellow part. It's even
One
yellow
little
just
round
here.
thing.
What is it?
A police.
Yeah, Peter, you're right. Peter gave vanilla wafers. Yes, that is exactly what it is. Vanilla wafers. The one that's still in the box.
It's like you have not a circle, but the world, and you cut it in half. And one side is a one police button, and the other side is another police.
Ah, I got a compliment. Dana says, Michelle, every time my toddler sees your pic, he's grabbing my laptop trying to kiss you.
Right, it was.
Aw.
Oh.
Okay, but what do I do on Easter? I remember as a child, Sunday, we would go to the beach. And what my grandmother would do.
That's Easter Monday.
Remember,
That's
we don't really celebrate Easter because we're 7 day. So we kind of just go with the flow on Sunday. We go beach.
Okay.
And my grandmother cooked the Sunday dinner before and put it in containers. Because back then we never have KFC and all these things that you people used to have in Trelawney. We just used to cook with it and bring it to beach.
I don't even know
That was
today.
Sunday dinner.
That was
Today's
so
a
much
very
nicer.
today. Saturday in Easter is a very lonely day, right? Because you have Good Friday, celebratory.
Lonely for who?
You have Sunday, right, which is celebrate again. Monday you celebrate. So a 4-day weekend. Saturday is very very lonely because you don't have no name for it. You have Easter.
But we go
Monday.
church.
It's Holy Saturday.
No, you have Holy Thursday. Me don't know about no Holy Saturday. Me never hear nobody say Holy Saturday yet. You ever hear
went
somebody
to
say Holy
church.
Saturday? There's Holy
It's always
Thursday.
a holy Sabbath for us. It's always holy for me.
Every Sabbath holy.
Exactly.
Okay, but on this weekend, Holy Thursday, Good Friday, Easter Sunday, Easter Monday. What happened? What Diana?
I wonder because like Adrian touched
See the
something.
jackass can there top. Oh, and sitting at the back there, the one that bag we buy. Yeah. A whole heap of jackass can this.
Okay, Gail said Easter breakfast, hard dough bread with liver and onions or ackee and saltfish. Joni said Saturday is more herring sprats and bun and cheese.
Thank you very much.
All raised in the States, I
Herring.
take off.
That's it. That's the thing I was trying to remember.
It's
The herring.
sprat and bread.
Wrap it in the
Sprat and
paper
bread.
and burn it, strip it and eat it.
Sprat
Yeah.
and bread. Me don't know about them burning thing. But
Okay.
sprat and bread. And,
Yeah,
the sprat don't need to be gutted out either and skilled.
Okay, she said, although raised in the States, I traditionally take off Holy Thursday through Easter Monday to keep up with the Jamaicans' heritage. Big Sunday dinner. Jean said, Leo, did you get your country egg white and set it on the house?
I heard about that. Me never see no ass a race. Me never see no ship a sail. Me never see God a come from out in the sky. Me never see nothing. When me set it, me never see nothing.
Oh, Gail said, yes, Holy Saturday.
Exactly.
Maureen said the Sabbath is holy.
Yes.
Lorna said,
From
Carl,
Gail saying yes.
yeah, Lorna said, Carl, police button is a little cookie we used to eat. The
Yes.
ones we have in Manchester had a vanilla flavor. When it tough, it's steel or left out in the open. Dodi said, yes, Dr. Dan, a holy Sabbath vigil. Carl
Saturday.
said, Leo, today is Holy Saturday. Jesse said Holy Weekend. Carl said, you guys have way too many holidays. Here tomorrow is Easter. We return to work Monday. It's a wonderful, the economy is weak.
Yes, so tomorrow is Easter Sunday. A lot of churches probably will have baptisms or stuff like that today or tomorrow.
When we grew up this weekend,
School
this particular weekend, yeah, this particular weekend, when we grew up, every shop closed every bar closed on Friday and Sunday. The only day they wake up is Monday, and we gonna beach.
We never used to go beach. It was not a trip for us that way. I suppose it would have been too much crowd. And
yeah, probably because most of the people in your church, we used to have in our Rockabest, we used to have 3 beach, right? And people from Clarendon and Manchester would have dirty up the water every Easter. Then come dirty up the water. Cause then our beach down there.
we have beach.
Okay, Sandra said we did not call it police button. We call it khaki button. VM said it will see that each parish has their own tradition or different name for different things. That is true. Talking to Leo and Dr. Diana, yeah. Similar things have different name.
Me never hear about khaki button.
You never hear about what?
Because
the khaki button name.
It's police button. Because when you see police lined up for official ceremony, they wear a black thing and the buttons are actually gold and they look round going down. That's why they call it police button. So it's a golden button and they pin all the way down like that. That's what me don't know about khaki. Where would you get button pan khaki?
But probably the inspectors wear khaki.
Yeah,
clothes.
they have khaki with the gold, right? Isn't it gold?
Oh, the inspector.
Oh,
I see there another place calling it something else.
Yes, St. Thomas call it soldier button.
Soldier button.
I said, Leah, what do you have against Clarendon? You know, have nothing, just one of his best friends is from Clarendon. Dr. Diana. Sasha said, Leah, I don't care what you say, me call it khaki button. Albert said khaki button, yes, she's right.
Yes.
Paulette said she spent the whole weekend in church.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Why they really not murder you?
Like that.
Carly, they not murder you. They not murder you.
Feel like that.
He said, Peter Gay said he's just jealous because Dr. Diana, this is from there.
Exactly, Clarendon. Exactly.
Hey, listen. Last night, I listened to the news and somebody get shot at Clarendon.
Clarendon, I go on bad man.
Oh,
Bad man area, no.
Me tell her no.
Oh, gosh. We won't even bother talk about the other parishes them, so we could just keep it at that. We're having some challenges in Clarendon, but it's not the end of the world. So the show must go on. The show.
How could Clarendon become one of those parishes? I mean, you'd expect St. Catherine to be that kind of situation, but
I think probably we've just figured it's unusual and we perhaps have normalized it for the other areas. It's an unfortunate remark, but probably it has been normalized in the other areas, and so for us it is like something really what is happening in
that's quite an unfair statement by you, Diana. Okay, because we not then kind of thing that St. Mary,
and that's fine. So if something like that
happens, have a St. Mary,
we'll be worried.
Sorry, what have a St. Mary?
She tell the rest of the population, say, it's because everybody else war and killing and sticking go on in a for them area. It's normalized in all of the areas except hers.
No, I didn't say in all areas. I said that there might be some areas that it has been normalized in, and so it's not it's not.
Just stop throw word Pantrillani people and
But I never thrown. You see that now? People
to be fair, there's an outbreak of crime. We've always had crime, but I guess because social media, we've seen a lot of them. So we see it back to back. It's like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Yes, but it is common now. Trelawney is becoming a kind of a hotbed. We don't want it that way, but criminals are migrating.
Exactly. This whole migration thing where people run from one area to the next is causing it. So them chop a zozo in a place and everybody pack them back and go look for them granny at Clarendon.
We have a new person watching. Art by June South Robinson. Says she found us and she subscribed. Nice.
June.
June South Robinson.
No, we don't know June. June sometime up on the two side.
June, I meet there there.
June that came on.
Oh, okay.
Back to the messages.
Okay, and then only Thursday, Good Friday, Easter Sunday, Monday for me with bun and cheese. Sharon says, yes, Diana, you need jaws of steel.
Diana says June, July 10th, family members will be in Jamaica. We're hitting the Port Antonio, counting down the days. So looking forward to beach.
Who that?
Diana, them going Jamaica, June, July. When I hear, sorry if I'm not hearing noise overhead, the Prime Minister passing.
Are you that? Are you that?
Outside the hotel and eat the food. She says it's more delicious. Dad says the Jamaican enemy is supporting the liquor person. Yes, I know. Type of mecca amount. I don't know what that is. St. James, the tourist capital, is worse, says Carl. Diana says it would be my dream if while there I could meet Dr. Diana, as I know you reside in Jamaica. And Michelle and Leo will come, Steve, too. It will be my pleasure to meet you. Carl says, I think because Clarendon is central, most of the criminal elements move there. Thanks so much, Carl. Carl, where are you from? For standing up for me against the bully, Leo, who is advocating that I'm that. Thank you so much.
I am going back to Jamaica at the end of July.
Michelle, pack your bag.
I
want to be there for the 60th celebration of Jamaica's independence. And I want to see the Independence Village because I missed it at the 50th.
Oh my God. What's wrong with my...
Well, Michelle household act up. Carl is in Tampa. Carl, come Jamaica for independence, no?
I want to see what Jamaica has in store for this 60th Jubilee event because it's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be a big one.
Yeah, they went to try and make it a big one for true.
So I'm looking forward to being there. And I'm going to make it a point of my duty to travel to Appleton Estate.
Oh, yes.
Diana didn't want me to go to the Appleton Estate.
That's not true.
So she waited till late, had so many things to do so that we couldn't attend Appleton. She pretended to be busy in the morning. And so by the time the afternoon rolled around, it was too late, so we couldn't go to Appleton again.
That's good. That's good. So you can go on the next trip when I'm there. Yeah, so then I am planning to come, God willing.
All right, I'm looking forward.
I will be on the road trip.
Yes,
I will not be left out. Look on your face like you're not glad me I come.
Yeah, road trip it is.
Blacker says he's gonna be on there too with us.
Oh, that's good.
Blacker
Ellis?
Yes.
Blacker
says he's gonna be there with us.
Yeah, that is going to be fabulous. Yes.
Yeah. And I'm going to introduce Michelle to dry coconut, as I did with Diana.
Dry coconut. What are you talking about? My granny used to give me dry coconut with sugar, brown sugar.
Exactly. And don't give no sugar.
Or when she grate it.
Exactly.
Yeah, when she grate it, she sprinkles sugar.
And you eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Because name the sauce.
She don't understand this thing, man. And let me tell you something. It's star apple time in Jamaica now.
Oh, God.
And let me tell you this. Diana brought me some star apple with Floxy, ladies and gentlemen, and Floxy. All right? The one that I like is the one that we bought on Bagwalk Road. Them small, and when you taste them, then taste like gold. And Diana, I said, Diana, bring me some star apple, but I know what she was doing. Bring me Floxy. When you eat it, it feel Floxy, it look Floxy, it tastes Floxy, and when you go down your stomach, it hurts your belly. Diana.
Let me tell you, those were the only star apple I could find when he said I was to bring some. I selected the ones in the gorge because they were small, they were freshly picked. You could see it. And the truth is that I ate 3 of them right on.
Oh, no, don't tell
Bam,
people,
bam, bam.
do not tell people that. Because
I ate
me
3
will bust you
star
out.
apples
I'll
right
bust you
on. They
out.
were small and very good.
I bought 3 star apples for myself, and to date, I have not seen them. They
That's
weren't in
true.
the,
That's true. I bought 3 star apples for myself and I ate them. I bought 3 for Leo and I ate them too. There's a truth.
Oh, Carlene said St. Thomas has nice star apples. Jean said, me think about it, Leon. I was there for my 50th birthday and Tap call up my age. Me all like Jamaica. June said, Choro trip on me, missing in summer. Sandra said, everyone, please have a blessed and safe Easter. Mask up, everyone, please. Safety and supreme health, please. Gail said, Kizada, I think that is a coconut grated with sugar. Johnny says, so why they eat star apple, Leo?
I first may eat star apple in probably about 40 years, but it tastes really good. But then the trip coming up is gonna be called the mango trip, because we are going to find every species of mango in Jamaica when we drive around. Anywhere the mango there, that's unique, we'll find it. So
you know which one I never ate? I see people keep posting it. It's a Bombay mango. Like the one you have to cut. Yeah, we have to cut.
I cut into and scoop it.
And then I want to find every clock in Jamaica. I want a picture of those
square. In a town square.
Okay. I want to find every clock. So Diana, your job is to identify where every clock is in Jamaica. We're going to travel and find them and take picture of them.
Okay, so Leo want to see clocks. Leo want to see clocks and mango. I'll tell you what I want.
What you want, Mish?
What do you want?
I'll tell you. I'll think about it. But I surely don't want to only see clocks and mangoes. But I'll tell you about it.
Well, people, let me put it out there. I am prepared to help them to find the clocks and the mangoes, but I am going down to Lambs River for pork. So,
oh my God, no pork.
Yes, we will drop you off that day.
We'll drop her off that day. We won't take us
drop you off that day.
I must tell you, Michelle, that Diana cook one piece of pork the other day. And let me tell you, gosh, I tasted it. I had to ask her for more. Are you make it, Diana?
Yes.
See what I talk about? The pork tastes good, it tastes good.
So me want to go Lambs River from the different pork tastes better than my pork.
Any pork was better than that. Any pork tastes better than that pork.
Nice, man. Mish, the British, Mish.
Carl said the British legacy, Leo. Diana said, I'm looking forward to going outside the hotel and get some delicious mangoes. Mangoes in Canada is yuck. Gail said Bombay, East Indian, Julie, and Black Mango. Carly said, Leah, make sure you visit Yalas in St. Thomas. Diana said, Dr. Diana, where's Lambs River? Is it close to Port Antonio? I would certainly go.
Oh, no. In that Westmoreland. In the bush. Past Darlington.
Carl said, what's that?
Yes, the pig was grown in Clarendon. Nice and tender pig. Yes, Carl.
So there are a lot more mangoes than those 4 that were named.
Blacky mango, and there's a little mango that is a long kind of mango, and it's really very sweet. And there's millie mango up in
reddish. Is
yes,
it reddish, the long one.
Yes, a long mango.
There's kidney. Diane and I had a big argument.
Somebody said Artis, East Indian.
We had a big argument about plum. Diana thinks that plum is some little plum, and me tell her what is chine plum and coolie plum, and what is
the hog plum.
Hog plum. Me tell her she know hog plum because she used to like them when she growing up.
Oh, you have a mango named Hairy Mango, Joni.
Man, it's the same mango you call common mango.
A stringy mango.
Yeah. Stringy.
Okay. Wow.
It's time to go.
Turpentine mango. What is that turpentine mango?
Turpentine, one little mango. Yes, beautiful taste.
Eat it cold. I heard about it.
Eat it cold. Best mango in the world.
Millie mango tree. Lady, really, really. But thanks so much for saying, June, that her mom's black and millie mango tree is laden right now. I have to go visit her mother. Thank you so much for telling me.
Yeah, so it was fun, everyone.
Yes.
See you all Tuesday night, same time.
Thank you so
No,
much. Thank you so
At
much.
the same time.
Yeah,
9
before you
9
go,
p.m.
just one last lick for me, and I'll call it that a last lick. Them boy they Jeremy Smatty and a macar and a tease. Them a kill themselves with laugh. Them a call her bun and cheese. Them say from Good Friday morning our job on get no ease. Morning, noon and night and bedtime she and them bun and cheese. Enjoy the bun and cheese.
Thank you. All right.